Hey guys, this is Rogyark from Rogyark and Magnov. I'm here today with a little bit of Bloodborne. Now I am playing on version 0, which is a completely unpatched version of this game. It's going to be essential for the pretty well-known glitch that I'm going to do to level up pretty much indefinitely. Now this first character I have here, let me just skip that. This first character I have, as you see, its name is Trash. This first character is going to be essentially a complete trash character. We're going to have to go make a second character later on. And what you want to do is just, you kind of want to just run through here. Our main objective on this trash character is just to pick up the pebbles. That's the only thing that matters. Now you could go ahead and die here and just sell your clothes to get a pebble, but I'm going to try to show you guys, hopefully in, hopefully in like no deaths at all, but surely no more than one death in this whole thing. Like I say, because I'm not the best Bloodborne player, but I'm fair enough to show you guys how to do it easy. Now you don't have to pick up anything in this first run except the pebble. So I'm just gonna run right by everything you can pick up. And for those of you guys that don't know, like maybe you haven't played this, maybe it's been a long time, the pebbles you need are right next to the lamp, which is right up this ladder. Bloodborne is famous for its long ladders and long loading screens. I'm going to go ahead and light this, and I'm going to go pick up the pebbles, which are right around this corner. These are the only essential item for this character. I'm going to go ahead and go to the dream and let the cutscene get over with. I want to thank you guys for watching this. This is my debut episode. It's my first episode of YouTube. Hopefully you guys can provide some constructive criticism. Let me know what I can do a little better. Let me know if I'm too strong or too weak about this stuff. I am pretty nervous, so I might stutter a little bit. I have a slight stutter when I get really nervous. But hopefully as the video goes on, as this series goes on, I get a little more comfortable, a little less of those flubs. Anyway, that's the cutscene. Now, all I'm gonna have to do with this character is run up here and quit. Now I'm gonna have to make a second character. Now the second character I'm actually gonna care about. Like, you can name it however, whatever you want. You can make it look however you want, but this is gonna be the character that you are actually gonna play the game with. New game. Now I'm gonna name this character Care About, just because we already watched the opening cutscene for the Hunter's Dream. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through all that. Now this one I'm actually gonna care about. I like this one. It has the most amount of souls or blood echoes in this game. It has 540. And to start out this whole process the best way possible, whenever we have the materials we need and we go back to the lamp to go back to the Hunter's Dream, we need to have 1,100 pebbles. Oh no. We have to have 1,100 blood echoes so we can buy 110 pebbles, because there are 10 blood echoes each. But there is a place to pick up extra pebbles that makes your price a lot lower, I think. We're gonna go ahead and pick all that stuff up. Hopefully I can run through here pretty good, give you guys a good idea of what you're gonna be up against. I am going to just run through most of this first section. You can definitely, if you're having a hard time getting past these enemies without getting hit or something, go ahead and or if you're worried that you're gonna have a hard time, go ahead and let this wolf right here kill you, because then he sends you to the dream and you get to pick your weapons. Now hopefully I'm not gonna die, but I mean, all the Souls games and this Bloodborne game, it's all pretty finicky about what happens. An enemy could go a lot farther than they've ever gone before. Like, I'm surprised that wolf hasn't jumped up here. Usually he does follow me this far. Go ahead and do exactly what I did the first time around. But I'm going to pick up some of these other items. There, I got hit. Now this is actually one of the shorter ladders, and I am going up it the fastest I can. So up until now, this has been more or less exactly the same as the first run, but now I'm actually going to run farther. I'm going to take this drop down here because it puts me a lot closer to the upgrade materials I need to pick up. And here's the upgrade material I need to pick up. And I really don't have to worry about picking up any more of those because I'm gonna have a way to get an indefinite amount of those as well, and have as many as I please. Okay, now there's a dog enemy up here. It's pretty easy to psych this guy out. You just run to his left. That's your right. And this is another upgrade material. Now I don't need to pick this up, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Blood vials. That enemy will be a little too hard to fight without any without the proper weapons. So here's 6 more vials. Now this whole part is really just dancing around these dogs until those guys get off of the stairs. Well, that didn't work well. That didn't work well either. Bloodstone shard again. Now, if you don't want to pick up any of those things, you do not have to. I cannot stress that enough. You don't have to pick up any of those except for that first one. Here's 10 more pebbles. Here's another bloodstone shard, I believe. Yes. Okay, now this that I'm about to get is a cold blood, which is essentially just free blood echoes that you don't have to kill any enemies for. And it's rank 5. It's the one we're going to use to get the infinite amount of stuff. This is the armor set I'm going to be using most of the game. Okay, I'm fixing to go pick up a weapon just in case I have a problem. And I'm going to pick up a Madman's Knowledge, which is going to give me 1 insight, which will allow me to use the glitch properly and level up when I'm back in the dream. Now, I know a lot of people know about this right here, but still some people might. You can just walk right around to that. It's insane what they've done. So I didn't fight any of those enemies because they're all much stronger and I don't have any weapons. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Eileen the Crow to get some bold hunter's marks, which allow me to go back to the my hunter's lamp. Sorry, I almost said bonfire there. I've been playing a little bit of Dark Souls. To go back to the hunter's lamp without having to actually travel all the way there. Darn. Yeah, I did not want to fall down right there, but I did. Which is not that big of a deal. There's a ladder right here. It brings me right back up. Now there's actually 2 items that you can cut down. One of them, as I just did, and there's a second one up there you can hit down as well. It's a lot easier if you have a weapon with horizontal swings, because you can get a lot of extra reach that way. And there's a second item that's hanging that I have to knock down as well. Right here. That's the weapon I wanted. So I'm going to try my best to run past these enemies, not doing so well. Yeah, I just want to get to a spot where I can equip this weapon. And now I can fight these guys. Because the Madman's Knowledge that I talked about is also... Whoa! The Madman's Knowledge that I spoke about is also in there. Yeah, I'm running. Hopefully you guys don't have this problem. And I died. Okay. Well, that really sucks. Anyway, now I can pick up the weapons. Some better weapons. A weapon that I'm better with. And I can pick up my gun. Which will allow me to fight those enemies. Which will allow me to fight those enemies a little better. I'm going to go ahead and go to Saw Cleaver just because I have the most experience with it. That's the only reason. And I can put on the better armor, which I probably should have. Maybe I wouldn't have died. Anyway, now I have to... I still need that Madman's Knowledge, so she will be standing up and awake, and I can talk to her. Because I can't talk to her yet. These loading screens take so long. Okay, here we are. We're back. And I'm gonna go ahead and give me something to see. Wave, wave, wave. Okay. I'm gonna try my best just to run right back to where we were. To where I died. Pretty pathetically at that. Got hit by him again. I recommend when you guys get up there, start going one way and then just turn around. Hopefully that bullet will miss you guys. It has not been kind to me. I believe this is another cold blood packet. Yeah, it is. Hey guys, I'm back. I went ahead and I got some blood vials. So now hopefully I can do this thing and get to the madman's knowledge I need without dying. Like I said, I'm really sorry about that death. Didn't really want to die, but you know, what can you really do about it? I mean, I guess I could get better. Again, you can just run right around this. The game loading in there a little bit is a little odd. I guess the only thing I need now is Madman's knowledge, which is down here, guarded by these two guys. Right here. Madman's knowledge. Alright, well now that we have the Madman's knowledge, and I've already gone through the first cutscene, like, even if you pick out the Madman's knowledge and you use it, like I'm about to right now, which puts a counter up in your insight bar, if you have not gone through the first cutscene, it's not going to matter. So I'm going to go ahead and go in there. Again, I want to thank you guys for sitting with me through that death and through all these screens. Does not let you forget what game you're playing, am I right? So as I said earlier, like, I'm Rogyark of the Rogyark and Magnov team. Magnov could not be here today. He had other really important stuff to do. And I said, well, I already have the equipment we need. I can go ahead and try to put together a first episode of something. But hopefully in some of the future episodes, he'll be around. See, now that I've already gone through the initial cutscene of seeing this place, and now I have an insight, she's awake, which we're going to need her to level up. Now to start that entire process, you have to make sure you have nothing in your storage. I have 4 Molotovs, so I need to get rid of 4 Molotovs. So I'm going to go down here and sell them just for those extra souls. Now I can go pick them up. I take them out of my storage and make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay. Then I have to quit and load back up the trash character. Now we're only going to be on the trash character for a couple of seconds. Like 20 seconds, I would assume. We only have to do one thing. And then we get to go back to the character we actually care about. So I'm going to load game, load up the trash character. And hopefully from now on, I'm not gonna die anymore, because after we do this whole section right here, we get pretty over leveled, which actually makes the game really easy. Like, I don't try to get too far ahead. I get pretty far ahead for the first part of the game, but in the second part of the game, I'm like, there's a little dip where I get a lot closer to where I'm supposed to be, and then it really just skyrockets and we can blow through the entire game together, guys. Alright, so again, you want to make sure you have nothing in this character storage, but you want to place 1 pebble. See, I got 1 pebble, and that's all I have in this entire storage. Then you quit and you load up the character you care about, whatever you named it. Let's say you named it Rogyark, because you loved this video so much. Thanks. So you load up Rogyark, and then you put what you want to have more of, what you want to duplicate. Now, remember that Cold Blood Do rank 5? That's what I'm going to use, and that's going to allow me to level up. I'm going to go to about 100, because when you're level 100, you can easily kill you can easily kill the bosses up to where we get the rank 12. So again, nothing in my storage. I'm going to place this thick cold blood rank 5. And then we just walk down here. You get to acquire items and you buy some pebbles. Okay, see, it's only 100 because I picked up the extra 10. Okay, now I just bought some pebbles and you only can hold 20 and I already had 18. So theoretically, I should have 20 on my person now and 98 in here. But for some reason, it glitches out and now I have 99 thick cold blood rank 5s. But you always want to make sure you keep one in there. So I'm only going to take out 98. I'm going to go ahead and use these. All of them. And I get 147,000 souls. Now, I don't know about you guys, but 140,000 blood echoes, actually, not souls, thinking Dark Souls again, you know, is pretty darn good for doing, you know, next to nothing in this game. So I'm going to channel my blood echoes, which is equivalent to leveling up. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this into some stats.
Farewell, good hunter.
You just go over here and you buy some more. I'm going to go ahead and do this a couple times in a row now so you guys can see. Now that I have 20 on my person, it only lets me buy 98. Which will put another 98 cold blood, thick cold blood in here. You take out 98. You always want to make sure you have one. And I find it easier to go ahead and use them as soon as you get them, so you don't accidentally mess anything up. And then you go down here and you just buy 98 pebbles again. It is insanely easy, insanely crazy. Now you can level up as far as you want with these. You can go all the way to the max level, which is going to take you quite a bit of time. Or like I think I'm just going to try to go up to level 100 because that doesn't take too long. Doesn't really take all that long, and I just find that that is more than enough to do definitely this first little section of the game. I don't actually know exactly how many souls I need. I have not done the math. If any of the viewers out there, if there's any viewers, want to like happen to know the math about what it takes, I mean, I would happily take that knowledge and spread it out.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well.
Also, like after you get your stats wherever you want, I'm going to level up our weapons as well.
Farewell, good hunter.
By just duplicating that upgrade materials we took. Now you see, I'm going to take this one out of my inventory, but I'm not going to use it. Then, from my actual inventory, I'm going to put one bloodstone shard in. And it works the exact same way, but you have to make sure you empty out your storage before you do this, or you're going to have to take everything out again, load up the trash character, take his pebble out, put it back in, and basically redo that process. So again, I'm just going to buy 98 pebbles, and now I should have 99 bloodstone shards. 99. That's insane. So I have 3 on me and 99 there. That I find amazing. So I'm going to fortify my weapons. I'm going to use a saw cleaver primarily. I'm going to level that up as far as I can. And then my pistol. Now that right there allows us to have 2+3 weapons in the very, very beginning of the game before we've even fought a boss, which is going to make these bosses insanely easy. So now again, you press R2 to go to the actual storage. I don't want anything in the storage. Go back to me, place the thick cold blood 5 again, and then you can go back on. I think this is a good ending for the first episode. You guys keep doing this as long as you want. Hopefully I'll have that second video up in a couple days. Let's see what level I am.
Welcome. What is it? Very let me.
71, not quite as high as I wanted, but you can
Farewell,
go up
good
to whatever
hunter.
level you want. I think I'm going to go ahead and do
May you
this
find your
off
worth in
screen
the
until I
waking
reach level 100 exactly, because that's what I said I was going to do, and I'm not going to be made a liar, hopefully. I do make mistakes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. Other videos should be out pretty soon. Bye bye.